Namaskar to everyone and good afternoon. Just we are here in third session to the eve of World Tourism Day, and I am Aniket Mahapatra, and with me Mr. Atanu Pradhan. Uh, in this session, we want to invite Most Honorable Shi Lian Hai, President, World Buddhism Development Association, Taiwan. Namaskar, uh, Honorable Bhante.
大家好。
Honorable Bhante now expresses blessing. Please bless us in this eve of World Tourism Day. Sir.
我开始了，对，好。南无本师释迦牟尼佛，南无本师释迦牟尼佛，南无本师释迦牟尼佛。我虔诚祈求佛力加持，各国疫情减轻，确诊者尽速恢复健康，死亡者蒙佛力接引往生佛国。
While here I am praying for Buddha's mercy, praying for the epidemic to be lightened, patients all around the globe to be cured, and those who pass away be taken to Nirvana.
我能够在这里会议里看到大家平安健康，我非常的高兴。
It is my utmost pleasure to see everyone safe and healthy during this difficult time.
但是我以沉重难过的心情告诉大家，今年我在年初的时候，我预演的准确率到目前为止达到90%。
With a heavy heart and uneasy feeling, I must inform everyone with my prediction in the starting of this year that the accuracy is 90% accurate.
今年是一个不同形式的第3次世界大战，在1月份就开始，一直到现在。
That the nuclear war crisis has been already begun at the starting of this year, January.
以地球来讲，地球好像掉到洗衣机里面，市农工商各个行业都变成是一个大翻转，而且这种大翻转的现象会持续3到4年，所以大家要懂得提前思考自己的环境要如何来应变。
Imagine the world has been dropped into a laundry machine, where all industry, with no exception, turned upside down. This unfortunate event might last for 3 to 4 years. I strongly urge everyone to consider the current situation and act accordingly.
我希望大家经由坚定信仰的力量，并协助身边的人做好个人的卫生管理，还有环境卫生管理，并协助大家排除内心焦虑、惶恐不安的情绪。
I hope people strengthen their faith at a time of difficulties, helping others be extra careful of their hygiene and sanitation management, helping those who live in great fear, and lighten their hearts.
现在世界各国的行业在这个时候是进入最黑暗的隧道里面。前面我们虽然能够看到光点，但还有很长的时间路途在黑暗里要度过。
We could think of it as traveling across a dark tunnel. Oh, there's a light source at the end of a tunnel. There's still a long way to go for us.
虽然在黑暗里，但请大家用心思考，在这最困难的时局，我们大家要运用我们的身边的资源，大家互相合作，互相帮助，共体时间，共度难关。
In this time of difficulties, it is more important than ever to think, to share resources, to cooperate, and to help others to overcome the challenges.
我很庆幸我在台湾这个国家，因为我们台湾政府与人民之间呢用心合作配合，所以我们目前是全世界受到最轻微伤亡的国家。
I'm glad to live in Taiwan, as Taiwan is one of the country that is least affected by COVID-19. This is due to the great cooperation between the government and its people.
但我看到世界各国受到武汉肺炎伤亡的人数众多，其实我心里面是非常难过的。
I'm deeply concerned and sorrow for the suffering caused by the epidemic.
所以，我们世界佛教发展协会希望透过这一次的会议，我告诉大家，我们愿意邮寄医疗用的口罩，给这一次参与大会真正有需要的各单位。真正可以向我们提出申请，请记得给我们详细的资料，包含国家名称、单位名称、收件人的姓名、联系人电话、电子信箱等。我们保证不会向中国提供给世界各国不合格的口罩。请大家注意，不合格的口罩是无法阻隔武汉肺炎的病菌的。
As the chairman of World Buddhism Development Association, I would like to use this opportunity to provide medical masks to any organization that is in great need to use. Please provide necessary information for us to send those facial masks. And to remember, only a qualified medical mask is qualified for stopping COVID-19.
我这一点要增加说出来的。现在世界各国的这个疫情还是非常的严重，这种现象会持续到很长的时间，所以对整个我们国际的旅游来讲，困难度是达到90%难以发展的。
As the epidemic spreads wide and far, it is very concerned to think about the tourism that affects all of us, and which is staggeringly difficult. As if I have to put a number, it is 90%.
最后，我虔诚的祈求佛陀加持护佑，世界和平，灾难消除，佛教兴隆，保护世界人民，祝大家平安健康。
My sincere prayer to Buddha for world peace, for epidemic to end of Buddhism, and for the people. Wish everyone to stay safe and healthy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Most Honorable Shi Lianhai, President of World Buddhism Development Association, Taiwan. In this time, your blessings just enriched us, inspired us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Bhante-ji. Now we'd like to invite Most Honorable Brigadier K. Birendra Singh. Namaskar, Brigadier sir. And please express your opinion, experiences in this Eve of World Tourism Day. Please, sir.
Namaskar to everyone, and greetings on the World Tourism Day. And the theme of building the World Tourism Day this time have been peace and fostering knowledge. I think our world is a global family, and the global family grows with the visits and travel, and when they are connected with each other. And in this global family, if one looks at India, India has a vast scope of tourism, with almost 36 states and union territories and around 740 districts. The largest state, Rajasthan, comprises of 342,000 square kilometers, and the smallest one is 3,700 square kilometers. We have almost more than 650,000 1,000 villages. With this, I would say that variety which is available in the cuisine, in the terrain, in the heritage, history, it connects to everyone. I am speaking from land of Buddha and Mahavira at Rajgir. Bhagwan Buddha had said, Ahimsa. Ahimsa leading to peace, and peace leads to prosperity. Likewise, Bhagwan Mahavir had said. Rajgir is not only the land of Buddha and Mahavira. Rajgir have been capital of Magad Samrajya, where the boundaries of Magad Samrajya went up to Kandahar. Nalanda University is there, where students from all the world came. In those days, hundreds and thousands of years back, we had visitors from learning to Nalanda University. India is a land of all seasons. Presently, we are sitting here. There are places where it is snowing. There are places which are very hot. There are places which are having constant rains. There are places where there is a moderate climate. So this is the level which is there. Today, the world is going on from a very, very deep pandemic, COVID, Corona. I think that any difficulty should be seen as an opportunity, as Buddha, Bhagwan Buddha and Lord Mahavira also said, कि अगर कोई मुश्किल आती है तो उसको we should look at it as a opening a window of opportunity. I think there's a need to change our tourism industry in terms of the human resources. Reskilling is required. We have to have multitasking. We have to emphasize on hygiene and sanitation. That should be our primary focus. And now we should use maximum amount of technology, like what we are doing today. We are having a webinar which is on IT, not meeting personally. So use of technology, less of touch, or I would say no contacts, starting from the travel from home to the destination. With this tourism, there's a necessity that during this period, we should combine healthcare advisors in the tourism plan. Any tourism plan, the most important component beside traveling and staying and visiting places should also be the healthcare plan. Then the requirement is there that we must look inward. One is we look outward. We must, all of us, look inward, in which I mean, say, the domestic tourism or the near domestic tourism is also very, very fruitful and essential. It should be a direct destination with less of in-between travel time to be less, short duration. Today's tourism mantra, which I think we need to adopt, is HODE. HODE is HODDEH. HODE means home to destination, destination to home. That is the mantra for today's tourism. And it's that stay safe, travel safe. The other issue which is important is that one has to be vocal for the local tourism, which is a very essential thing which is required to be done. And every individual in the world, every human being in the world is a wonder by himself. He has the ingredients of Lord Buddha and Mahavira. And in this day, I would like to mention again that we have to look inward. Tourism is not only an industry. Tourism is a way of life. It is a family get together when we see tourists coming from outside and coming to our country and staying with us. We have a lot of places which are unseen, not even, I would say, they're virgin places worth visiting. A lot of places are there. And this is the one which I would like to say all the best to the organizers. and thank them, and particularly Dr. Kolesh and his team, ABTO, and Dr. Mahapatra. Very kind of you, Dr. Mahapatra, and wish you all the best on the World Tourism Day. Stay connected, travel safe. Stay safe, travel safe. Namaskar.
Thank you, Most Honorable Brigadier K. Birendra Singh, Principal, CRPF Training Center, Rajgir, Nalanda, India. Thank you, sir. And we enriched by your view. Thank you very much. And now I would like to invite Miss Damex, ABTO head, Turkey.
Namaskar, everyone. Namaskar.
Namaskar. Please express your view in this eve of World Tourism Day, madam. Please.
Warmly greetings to all. First of all, happy World Tourism Day for everyone. We humans are lucky to be able to take up traveling. I like traveling very much. Being a tourist makes me understanding, respectful, and appreciative of others. Traveling helps to improve my mood and make me relax. And I want to say, traveling makes us better person. Tourism has the capacity to unite people, which play an important role in global cooperation. To build tolerance is another dimension of tourism. Tourism is bringing people together, letting us knowing diversity and cherish different cultures. I want to celebrate this unique role of tourism. And I would like to remind that tourism plays in providing opportunities, preserving cultural and natural heritage all around the world. It is protecting environment and preserving cultures. And let's remind together another dimension. It plays an important role in creating jobs. Can we think the pandemic has been our teacher, waking us up to what we might not have noticed before? Let's start to design tourism industry together with understanding the three dimensions of sustainable development: economic, social, and environmental. In 2020, the pandemic hits the world. Tourism industry gets disrupted badly. It is time for each of us to come together for a better future. It is time to extend our support to the fellows in the tourism sector. Heartfelt congratulations to workers, travelers, suppliers, partners of tourism industry. Their effort will be decisive for a sustainable recovery. Wishes for a better and safer tomorrow so that every one of us can travel. May we continue to lift each other up during this challenging time. Wishing you all a happy World Tourism Day. Stay safe, stay blessed, and keep traveling. That's all what I want to say today.
Namaskar. Thank you, Ms. Damex, ABTO head, Turkey. We impressed by your speaking, and now I would like to, invite Ms. Vangao Janasanthia, ABTO country head, Thailand. Madam Vangao, namaste, namaskar.
Namaste.
Madam, please.
Swadika. Yes. Okay.
Please express your view in this eve of World Tourism Day, madam.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, honorable guests and friends. On the occasion of World Tourism Day, I would like to express my idea, my personal idea per se, and my feeling toward the tourism. Looking back over the past decade, the people traveling around the world is about 1.4 billion people, which is continue growing and growing every year. until we were interrupted by COVID-19. Which I think this is just a short break that give us the opportunity to look back what we have done to the earth during the past decade. I think we have burned too much natural resources for the traveler. From my view, I think there are two things that we could build it up to make the world is better. First one is using the technology to minimize the cost of traveling, to minimize overconsumption of the burning natural resources, and reducing the energy waste. When you're traveling, you need to somehow, the people are not stay at home. When you're traveling, you need to spend overconsume somehow. So we should build up this system. Second is we should build up the new norm of the people. When you're traveling, that the traveling plan should be first responsibility, second ecotourism, third and cultural tourism. If you have this idea in mind, so then you could build up the perspective that traveling is for sharing, for caring, and for understanding. If we could build up this new norm, this new idea, I think this is the only way to bring the pieces to the world. And after, it's not just only after Thailand, after by India and all of us are working on promotion and supporting of spiritual traveling, which is direct impact to those or new perspective. And we will keep on expanding our network throughout the world. So that is my idea and my feeling toward the Tourism Day. Thank you for listening, and this my idea could be useful somehow for you to think about, because I could not build up only one person. We all in this world. Thank you.
Namaskar. Madam, thank you very much. And your idea is really mind-blowing. Thank you very much. And I would like to invite Muhammad Sarfraz Alam, ABTO head, Russia. Namaskar, Mr. Sarfraz. Muhammad Sarfraz Alam. Sir, please express your view or idea or experiences in this eve of World Tourism Day. Please, sir.
Namaskar everybody. Namaskar. First of all, I would like to congratulate you all on World Tourism Day today. And I welcome all the esteemed guests from all over the world. I would like to thank Mr. Kolesh, who has invited me and who has created this whole event, and thank you very much for the opportunity. Russia, sitting in Russia, we are not in a lockdown. We are working here. Everything is working. And Buddhism in Russia since long, it's 17th century. It's been preserved here as a traditional religion. There are some regions like Buryatia, Kalmyki, from Mongolia, and all those Buddhism spread here in Russia, and this religion, a peaceful religion, is practiced here traditionally. We respect it very much. I am honored to be born in Nalanda, itself in Bihar Sharif, Nalanda. I was born there, and I'm very much connected to Rajgir, Nalanda, and my whole childhood was there. And since I reached Russia, I uh, spread the peaceful message of Gautam Buddha and Mahavira from my land to all over the world. uh, I am too much into tourism and filmmaking. I would love to create a documentary and a video filmmaking about Rajgir and Nalanda and the route from there to Russia, Mongolia, and Tibet to connect the tourism way of the whole route from Mongolia, and how it reached to Russia and back to Rajgir, Nalanda, Bodh Gaya. My idea, because of course, because of COVID and pandemic, this problem, it is difficult to predict how many tourists will come this year from Russia to India, because there are some restrictions in flight, and some restrictions are from the government side here in Russia, that they might not fly this year, but after January, I'm sure the routes and flights will start, and Russians will fly everywhere. So my humble request to College G and to the Bihar government to create a nice environment where we can bring lots of Buddhist and Buddhist tourism to Nalanda and Bodh Gaya. Now, since some more airports are coming, Patna airport has also improved. I'm sure people will like to come more and more. We are here to spread the word of Buddha and Buddhism to Russia. I'm sitting in Moscow. I will do my best, whatever I can, to promote my place, to promote Buddhism and promote Buddha tourism. Thank you very much. It was nice to meet you all.
Thank you, most respectable Muhammad Sarfraz Alam, ABTO head, Russia. And we are
Yeah, thank you.
just enriched by your speaking. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Mr. Atanu Pradhan, Mr. Atanu Pradhan.
Now we are going
Mr.
to
Pradhan.
Dr. Koilesh Kumar. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
we are going to Dr. Koilesh Kumar.
Right. Our
Please invite
respectable.
him.
Sure. Dr. Kailash Kumar, our Secretary General ABTO, and our Kailash sir now speak on this eve of World Tourism Day. Please, sir, please share your experiences, opinion, or view.
Thank you very much, sir. But my request now, the Bhante is from Taiwan, and Brigadier Sahab also they are now very senior, and Turkey also, ma'am. So better give first chance to them, please, because there is a timing problem, na. Then after last, please. Thank you, sir.
Already they have delivered lecture. Already they delivered lecture. Everyone.
Sorry. Thank you very much.
You are the last man now, sir.
Sorry. So, Sarfraz sir, I want to inform you, Miss Bengon Janthia.
Yeah.
Sarfraz sir, she is a consulate general of Ukraine, and more than 3 or 4 lakhs people, Russian people coming to Thailand. So my request, sir, from Moscow to Ukraine, you give congratulations and invite Nalanda. So my request, sir,
I will be happy to.
Thanks, because you are from Nalanda also and Russia also. So from Nalanda also, please invite. Last time she came Nalanda, so this time also please invite.
Sure.
And her friend, thank you. So thank you very much for giving chance to me. And we only want to say this is a small problem. We don't want to cry because now we are a human. My generation, far generation, they suffer a lot of problems, and now we are in these positions. You see, as a biology, another one, the human was animal, converted, progress, so we are here. So this is the normal problem. We are always giving one example. 2500 years before also, there was one disease, plague in Vaisali. Lord Buddha was crossing this area, and then so many people, they say, oh, Buddha, God, Shasta, so many villager people, they are going to die in this area. So why not you do something? You are a Shasta, you are a God in this time. Then he said, okay, Anand, give me a water in a pot. And he given, and then after he just a speech, Ratan Sutra. And then after he say, you would drop this water in all the villages. And after a few days, the disease has gone. So same 100 years before also, 1920 also, so many this type of disease came. So we are a human. We are doing to take action, a struggle. A struggle is my main mission, because we are a human. This is the difference between animal and human. So this is a very small things. Never cry, never frustrate. Tourism will bonds. 5,000 years before, Lord Krishna said, if you eat again, so if you eat more and more, then your stomach will be very large. And if you travel a lot, then your brain will be very developed. Means knowledge you can get knowledge lot of. So Lord Krishna said these things. So my request now, on the occasion of World Tourism Day celebration, I only wish and pray to God also, and we only say to all the stakeholders, especially for tourism holders, and not only tourism, all the industry they affected. So only I wish, so very soon the tourism and other industry will bounce. We will be come in better positions, because this is the lesson for us. We all listen. We must respect to the nature. We must respect the human life, time. We must respect the culture, because nowadays every world is just look like as a machine. So Corona, they given a lesson to us, because now human life is very important. And time, there is so many disease, there is no medicine, like AIDS, cancer, another one. So this is a disease. The medicine will come, and we will be survive, and we will come in better position. Only I request, because my Hindi is very good, sir. So we take permission to you. Can I speak in 2 minutes in Hindi, please?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
और एक रिक्वेस्ट, हम लोगों का एनजीओ का जो भी अपकमिंग इवेंट है, उसको भी एज सेक्रेटरी जनरल आपको हम हार्टली रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे वो अनाउंस करने के लिए।
जी। और एक मैं ये चाहता हूँ, वर्ल्ड टूरिज्म डे के नाम मार्फत से हम दुनिया को ये बताना चाह रहे हैं कि हम लोगों के पास एक नया मैसेज आया है। वन वर्ल्ड है, वन टूरिज्म। हम लोग कहते हैं ना, इंडिया में वसुदेव कुटुंब, पूरा संसार ही मेरा घर है। इंडिया, राजगीर, नालंदा नहीं, पूरा संसार के लिए हम लोग सोचते हैं। जो भी ये दुख भी होता है, दुनिया से दुख जाए। कभी सोचा है कि राजगीर से दुख जाए, या यहाँ से दुख जाए, नालंदा से जाए, ये बिहार से जाए, बंगाल से दुख जाए? नहीं, हमारे भारत के ऋषि मुनियों ने क्या कहा? दुनिया से दुख जाए। संस्कृत में बहुत सारे श्लोक पढ़े हैं। तो ये हम लोग दुनिया की कामना करते हैं। वर्ल्ड टूरिज्म डे के मार्फत से हम एक मैसेज भी देना चाह रहे हैं कि हम लोगों को घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है। हम लोग बहुत अच्छे पोजीशन में, इससे भी बढ़िया से हम आएंगे। हम 2008 और 2009 में मलेशिया हम गए हुए थे 10 में। तो वहाँ एक बहुत बड़े शिपिंग यार्ड कंपनी है जो वर्ल्ड का शायद 4th और 5th पोजीशन रखता है। तो मेरे दोस्त, हमने उनसे मिला और वो बताया कि सर आप तो इतनी बड़ी कंपनी के हैं, बहुत अच्छा, बहुत बड़ा कंपनी है। क्या हुआ था पिछले साल जो प्रॉब्लम हुए थे इकोनॉमिक का पूरे वर्ल्ड में? तो बोला कि उस समय मेरा जो कंपनी था वो बहुत नीचे चला गया था, और अभी जो हम कम से कम 10 गुना, उससे 10 गुना ज्यादा डेवलप कर गए। देखिए तो वही होगा, अभी कोरोना जैसे ही जाएगा तो हम लोग बहुत तेजी से बूम करेंगे, सोचे भी नहीं होंगे। अब देखिए ना, 2 दिन पहले का न्यूज है, शिमला में एक दिन में 60,000 पीपल पहुंच गए। बताइए, लॉकडाउन होते हुए भी। तो हम लोग फॉलो करेंगे, एक नया नियम आया है मास्क लगाने का, जो भी गवर्नमेंट का रूल्स रेगुलेशन है, हमारे बहुत सारे डॉक्टर्स लगे हुए हैं, तो हम भी पीछे नहीं रहना। टूरिज्म हम स्माइल करने वाले हैं, हॉस्पिटलिटी वाले आदमी हैं। दुख भी आता है तो मुस्कुरा करके ही, आप देखते होंगे ना होटल में, मुस्कुरा करके ही उसको हम सहन करते हैं। तो हम एक मैसेज भी दे रहे हैं कि भाई कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, हमारा टूरिज्म बहुत अच्छा से होगा और हम लोग बहुत अच्छे से सरवाइव करेंगे टूरिज्म। हमने तो एक स्लोगन भी है यहाँ पे ना, बिल्ड पीस, शांति, दुनिया में शांति के लिए हम लोग ये वर्ल्ड टूरिज्म डे 2020 सेलिब्रेशन कर रहे हैं। और हम अंत में ये कहना चाह रहे हैं कि 10 से 12 दिसंबर हम लोग बोधगया में इंटरनेशनल बुद्धिस्ट ट्रैवल मार्ट एंड एबीटीयू कन्वेंशन करते हैं, जो इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे लगभग 20 से 25 कंट्री के लोग 70-80 पिछली बार आए थे। उसका हम एक रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि वीडियो भी चला दीजिए। और 10 से 12 दिसंबर में हम दुनिया को इनवाइट करना चाहते हैं कि आप आइए, जैसे हो सके गवर्नमेंट के रूल्स रेगुलेशन को मानते हुए। अगर फ्लाइट चालू हो जाता है तो हम वर्चुअल फिजिकल करेंगे, और नहीं चालू होता है तो हम वर्चुअल करेंगे। अगर कहीं से, क्योंकि इंडिया के चारों तरफ अपना सारे कंट्री अपना घर समझते हैं, और क्योंकि इंडिया का प्यार है ऐसा, तो हम उन लोगों से भी रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं, नाइबरिंग कंट्री क्रॉस बॉर्डर टूरिज्म जो है, उन लोगों से हम निवेदन करते हैं कि आप लोग आइए, और हम लोग हाइब्रिड, मतलब फिजिकल एंड वर्चुअल दोनों हाइब्रिड टाइप पे 10 से 12 दिसंबर 2 दिन का इवेंट हमारा होगा। 13 दिन का एक इंटरनेशनल हेरिटेज वॉक होगा, जिसमें हमारे ब्रिगेडियर साहब चीफ गेस्ट होंगे। उन्होंने हाँ भी कर दिया है, उनके सारे स्टूडेंट जो है वो भी सपोर्ट करेंगे। और जस्ट जहां पे ब्रिगेडियर साहब रहते हैं, सीआरपीएफ कैंप इंस्टीट्यूशन के ऊपर में 6ठा वर्षावास भगवान बुद्ध वहां बिताए हैं, पहाड़ के ऊपर में, जो अभी किसी ने नहीं कोई डिस्कवर किया है। तो हम लोग उसको डिस्कवर करेंगे। ये हमारा वो बैनर है 10 से 12 दिसंबर का। और सब लोगों का हाथ जोड़ करके जो भी हमसे बन पाए, क्योंकि हम लोगों ने नालंदा से हैं, और नालंदा ने 800 सालों तक दुनिया को शिक्षा दिया। पहला विश्व का रेजिडेंशियल यूनिवर्सिटी है नालंदा से, बोधगया से, भगवान बुद्ध की धरती से, जहां से अशोक ने अपने पुत्र और पुत्री महेंद्र एंड संघमित्रा को श्रीलंका भेज करके एक मैसेज, भाईचारा का जो मैसेज दिया, और एक ट्री का संदेश, ट्री सोवेनियर के रूप में एक ट्री दिया, जो आज दुनिया का सबसे पुराना है। वहां से हम सबको इन्विटेशन देते हैं, हार्टली इन्विटेशन। ये आपका घर है, आइए, एनलाइटनमेंट की जगह पे मेडिटेशन करते हैं, हेरिटेज वॉक करते हैं। और कोविड जैसे जैसे और भी आएंगे, ऐसा नहीं कि लास्ट होने वाला है मनुष्य के लिए, नहीं, और भी बहुत आएंगे। भगवान हम लोगों को इससे लड़ने की क्षमता दे। और सर आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं कि वो वीडियो थोड़ा चला दीजिए, जो अभी अभी हमें एक बहुत ही फेमस स्टूडियो का हमें दिया है, बॉम्बे स्टूडियो का। वो फिल्म बनाते हैं, लेकिन बेचारा हम लोगों को प्यार के चलते दीपक बार्डेकर ने, बॉम्बे का स्टूडियो ने, अमिताभ बच्चन, अक्षय कुमार का सबको फिल्म बनाए, और स्पेशली वो बुद्धगया आए हम लोगों के लिए बना करके दिए हैं। तो हम दीपक जी को भी बहुत धन्यवाद देते हैं, स्पेशली जिन्होंने किया।
हम थोड़ा के बारे में थोड़ा पहले बांग्ला में बोल देते हैं, उसके बाद हम वीडियो चलाएंगे और आज का जो भी प्रोग्राम हुआ उसका समराइज करेंगे हम लोगों का रेस्पेक्टेड रवि बंकर सर। और हम ये सेशन का एंड करेंगे वर्ल्ड टूरिज्म डे। আমাদের দর্শকদের উদ্দেশ্যে জানিয়ে রাখি, তৃতীয় আন্তর্জাতিক বৌদ্ধ সম্মেলন যা অনুষ্ঠিত হবে 10 থেকে 12 ডিসেম্বর 2020 পবিত্র বৌদ্ধগয়াতে। বি টুগেদার, এক্সপ্লোর টুগেদার, ওয়ার্ক টুগেদার, এই থিম নিয়ে আমাদের এই তৃতীয় আন্তর্জাতিক বৌদ্ধ সম্মেলন। সবাইকে হার্দিকভাবে আমন্ত্রণ জানানো হচ্ছে এবিটিওর পক্ষ থেকে, এবং বিশেষ করে জেনারেল সেক্রেটারি কৈলেশ কুমারের পক্ষ থেকেই আমি জানাচ্ছি যে আপনারা সকলেই আসুন এবং এই আন্তর্জাতিক বৌদ্ধ সম্মেলনে আপনারা যোগদান করুন। এবং এই সম্মেলন একটা মহা সম্মেলনে আপনাদের উপস্থিতিতে পরিণত হবে, এই কামনা, এই আশা রাখছি। এবং আমাদের যে সেকেন্ড ইন্টারন্যাশনাল বুদ্ধিস্ট ট্রাভেল মার্ট হয়েছে, তার ছোট ক্লিপিং একটা রয়েছে, ভিডিও, ডকুমেন্টারি ভিডিও, যেটা কৈলেশ কুমার স্যার আমাদেরকে প্রোভাইড করেছেন, সেটি আমি চালাচ্ছি। আপনারা সেটি দেখুন এবং তারপরেই আমরা পরবর্তী স্টেপে যাব।
destination for Buddhist pilgrimage across the globe. In a bid to promote awareness about Buddhist tourism destinations in India, like Bodh Gaya, Nalanda, Rajgir, Sarnath, Kushinagar, and Shravasti, Association of Buddhist Operators, ABTO, association with the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, and industry partners from India and abroad, organized the second edition of the International Buddhist Travel Mart from 10th to 12th of December 2019. In one of the most important Buddhist pilgrimage sites, Bodh Gaya, where Lord Buddha attained enlightenment beneath a sacred Bodhi tree.
Moving forward, now I invite Dr. Vinod Jutsi, sir, former Secretary, Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, to inaugurate the function by cutting the ribbon. Thank you. We will commence this convention by the lighting of the ceremonial lamp. The very good thing about this particular event, I would say, in one go you are having two events together, which is, I think, a masterstroke. On one hand, you have called the sellers, the exhibitors, and by way of mart, you have made it as a marketplace. So there's a lot of interaction which is going on and which is expected. And the exhibitors are from both sides. I would say it's inbound and outbound. You have many countries outside India who have taken stalls here, who are promoting their product. And at the same time, while they are in our country, in India, in Bodh Gaya, they are being familiarized by ABTO to our destinations. So from our side, it is more of a fam tour for them. And for them, it is like a marketing of their own destination and their products and services. So it's like a symbiotic relation, synergized. Both the parties are having their own objectives, and those objectives have been very nicely met.
The International Buddhist Travel Mart was poised to provide possibilities to buyers, sellers, and other delegates to meet almost 60 international guests from countries like
Thailand, Sri Lanka,
Bhutan, Malaysia, Indonesia, and France, and many other parts of the world.
The best part about this event is that almost 17 countries, and mind you, all these 70 countries delegates are from countries which are our source countries, who would love to travel to India because of religion aspect. The convention, which has started today and is going to continue for 2 more days, you're having a lot of business sessions. And I think I'm very pleased. I was in touch with Mr. Kolesh for the subjects that were taken for business sessions. In fact, they are so comprehensive that they cover almost all aspects related to Buddhist tourism. And they're not just for intellectual discussions. They're also the steps to take the Buddhist tourism forward. It has commercial touch as well, it has business touch as well, and it has spiritual touch as well.
I personally congratulate the team of ABTO who had taken good job, and my wishes to them for future to organize such big events.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. In case of Buddhism, we are very fortunate that Lord Buddha himself explained us and instructed us about the Buddhist circuit.
The relationship between India and Sri Lanka is more than 2,500 years old. undoubtedly, India is very important market for us.
Bodh Gaya and Bodh Gaya will be the most prime destination, tourist destination for the whole world.
I'm really happy to see the way this unique association, which brings together not only the tour operator and hotelier, but also the venerable monks, nuns, Buddhist scholars, archaeologists, meeting
सब लोगों का एक आशीर्वाद है। डॉक्टर पंत हमेशा बोलते हैं कि अच्छे काम करोगे, ग्रेस पीछे से आते। हमने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि इतने ऐसे अच्छे आएंगे। प्लस मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टूरिज्म हर पॉइंट पे हमारे साथ है।
The presence of large number of domestic travel fraternity related to Buddhist tourism is, ladies and gentlemen, equally overwhelming and historic. I must therefore take this opportunity to compliment ABTU for this unprecedented congregation under one roof. Not only that India is there, also establish that Buddhist tourism is beyond boundaries.
I came across when I was working with the tourism office in Varanasi. There was a tourist lady from Japan had come all the way. She wanted to meditate at Sarnath near the stupa. She said, no, I have a lot of problems. My mind is full of so much of things of the world. I have come here only for that.
I know that a lot of monks from Thailand and a lot of pilgrimage from Thailand coming around this area for places. And most of them like to walk along the Buddha path.
The team also released a peace walk and meditation session in Mahabodhi and nearby places.
This is books, which is Australian segment, and it's FDA investment in India. It's a Thai-based company. This event is a unique event and connect with a number of faces. Face is mice, so covering mice as well. It's innovative thought has been actually the many travel agents, hotel, or the different delegation from different part of the world. And definitely this give us the boost and share the from the delegates to the government. And it's going to help us to promote the sector as a segment.
Tourism needs unity of all stakeholders. Without the stakeholders coming together, the essence of tourism is lost. From infrastructure development to capacity building to connections from people towards development of tourism is extremely crucial in our lives.
This event has done one thing very great. It has brought all the stakeholders together on one platform so that we are able to interact with each other. We are ultimately partners. In a great way. And hopefully in the future conventions we will see larger gatherings.
During the last 2-3 days, we have seen that there are lots of people who have come from countries, lands where Buddhism has been in effect. India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Indonesia. All these places were part of a huge Buddhist civilization in the past. And NAPTO's initiative in organizing this has paved some way to open up a path to have a more correlation between these countries in order to promote these resources that they have to the others in the outside world.
During the convention, many well-appointed business sessions were planned, where panelists shared their views on topics like India, a key destination for Buddhist tourism and potential markets. Buddhist tourism, main source of foreign currency. Government efforts in the promotion of Buddhist circuits. Public-private partnerships tourism in this years. International relation development of Buddhist tourism.
Myself, Buddhist leader, we must try our best to encourage more Buddhist people to come in it.
This place is really the enlightened place and salvation place. So, why we do not start to promote it to all over the world?
This is a big opportunity and platform provided by ABTO. I'm very thankful to ABTO. They have paid and they have arranged such a beautiful program for our students and faculty. And really, it is a very big platform provided by ABTO because here they can got so many contacts, not in national level, but international level. They have got opportunities in different travel agencies and different organizations with Buddhism and also with other tour operators for the internship and placement.
这个工作是很重要的一个教育工作。佛教的本质呢，是简单讲，就是在这个社会扮演着净化人心。
This event has an about larger scope, in larger way through the media, through internet. Now people are very much aware, and those who are not interested also may peep into these programs and get an idea and have a Gaya to know more Buddha books, but in a large after this program, books, magazines, and TVs, they might get a broader sense and would definitely make a point to visit the and his sacred places. We now have a special presentation of the International 2018. The International 2019 is being conferred on Honorable Lama President of the Ashoka Mission New Delhi in recognition of your great effort to promote Buddhist circuits tourism on the life of Buddha. The releasing of the ABTO magazine Touch to the World, Tourism with Buddhism Worldwide magazine. I would request our dignitaries up on the dais to please release this ABTO magazine Touch to the World.
Mr. Pradhan. Mr. Pradhan.
Now we are respected Robima sir. Hello. Hello.
Oh,
can you hear me?
Speak, Mr. Pradhan. Yeah, you are audible.
Okay.
Mr. Ravi Bankar, now summarize the session. Please.
But do we have the audience or have they left or still we have the audience? Yeah. Do we have the audience?
Yeah, audiences, yes.
Yeah. So what are the indicators today? What are the indicators of tourism industry today? The first indicator is the United Nations World Tourism Organization has published their figures, and in 2019, the world tourism industry has achieved almost 1.5 billion tourists. Now, 1.5 billion tourists It's a huge number. And I strongly believe that now the era of these numbers, tourist numbers or tourist visits, is over. The whole industry has to look towards sustainable goals, sustainability, responsible tourism, and niche tourism without creating negative impacts on the environment and the cultural resources. So Buddhist tourism is a kind of tourism which has got sustainability, which has got responsibility, and which has got a sense of sacredness. So because of its nature, Buddhist tourism can be considered as a responsible tourism, where tourists do not impact adversely on the environment or the cultural heritage of the particular destination, Buddhist sites or destinations. Now, second aspect is the World Tourism Organization is celebrating the World Tourism Day today with the theme that tourism and rural development. Why rural development? Because till now we were just focusing on urban tourism or the popular destinations which are very close to airports, which are very close to railway stations and provide instant connectivity, so people can just travel within an hour or they can enjoy that destination and come back. Now, rural tourism is a kind of a tourism where you have to understand that remoteness is a feature of rural tourism. You have to travel long distances to reach beautiful ecotourism sites or rural landscapes or heritage sites which has got a rural dominance. Now, what is rural tourism? Rural tourism is creating opportunity for the local people to integrate into the tourism process by creating opportunities for revenue generation, for employment generation, creating opportunities for developing small businesses for rural populations. So now the focus should be on domestic tourism and rural tourism, where the industry needs to create specific to domestic products and do the
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. It's okay. It's over now.
Mr. Pradhan, any problem?
Is it over?
No. Ravi Bankar sir, please continue. Mr. Pradhan.
No, this kind of disruption is not good actually.
Ravi Bankar sir has some problem. Can you hear me?
Ravi Bankar sir was audible. Ravi Bankar sir was audible.
No. Already left. He already left.
Okay. He has any other program, I think. We are just in the ending point of this session. Already our dignitaries have delivered their valuable speech for us in this eve of World Tourism Day, and we are enriched, we are impressed by many ideas, many unique views, and many valuable opinions. So we want to draw the ending sign of this session. Stay safe and good luck. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Namaskar. Mr. Pradhan, you are not audible.